Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today in this video we are in a brand new game on the channel and actually a brand new game on Roblox. It is called Anime Fighting Simulator X. Today in this video I just want to do an in-depth tutorial on everything you need to know for beginners or for even people that may have started playing the game and have not done everything that is in the game. So the first things first, when you join, you will be here, which is spawn. Spawn, you have a quest. It'll like point you to come to this guy. His name is Boom. You would just press E and he would give you a quest, and then you would have to train, I think it's 10 strength and then 10 durability, and that is right here. When you click these three dots, you have your profile. You will see that you have strength, durability, chakra, sword, and speed. These are what you would have to train at first, and it'll give you tokens. So to explain each stat, strength gives you more physical damage, durability gives you more health, chakra, I still haven't figured that out, but I think it just makes the enemy do less damage. Sword gives you more sword damage and the abilities and stuff. Speed gives you more speed. So the thing about this game is you can have 246 billion sword, but somebody with like 1 billion is still able to kill you even if you have good durability, because it's based off levels. It's not based off the overall stat. So like I think it's 10 billion. 10 billion is like level 95-ish. Well, let's see, 91. And that's not that big of a difference. Like I barely can one-shot some of the mobs that like are in the game that should be for people that just start the game. So that kind of sucks. But another thing while we're talking about stats is you have yen. Yen is the currency you use to upgrade each stat, and yen can be picked up multiple ways. There are best ways to pick it up, which I would think attack the mob quest givers. Basically, if you go to the map over here, there are areas, and each area has like a NPC just standing there that will give you a quest. And when you kill some of the other NPCs that do damage and fight back, you can return that quest and it will give you yen. That's the best method, because if you equip some boosts, it is really good. Another thing, when I was talking about swords, you have to do quests to get better ones. And you can come to inventory and then click swords, and then here's the first one. The second one does ×2, ×6, 25, 50, 500, 1000. This is the best sword in the game currently, and I'm getting 9 million per click. I'm gonna keep that running just because I don't want to lose too much stats while making a video. There are other training areas, so that's the other thing, is other stats have areas. Like at spawn you'll see there's ×2 strength, and over here you'll see there's ×2 chakra. I'm pretty sure the ×2 for durability is right there, and then sword is just sword. There's a speed one that is going to be a ×6 when you first get it, I believe. It's going to be right over there in a gym. You just come down here to minimap. You can clear everything at once. And then whatever you're looking for, if you click it right here, like speed for example, the first one is trampoline. You can click that and track. And now when you look around, you'll see there's a tracker, and that's where the trampoline would be. So another thing over here, another thing I wish I knew earlier, is there are daily quests. You can come over here. These give a ton. I think it's like 6,000. It might be more, or it might actually be 8,000 for everybody. So yeah, that's one thing you guys gotta remember to claim. And it's pretty easy. 1,000 increments is gonna take like 10 minutes maybe longer, but not too much longer. I'll do another video on all the side quest people, because there's quite a few of them. There's some for each level you have, like I'm max leveled, which is Sin, and then there are some just for like the part of the map like I was talking about with the NPCs. One more thing with quests is there is achievements. If you come to the top left, it is on mobile as well. You'll see a trophy. There's power, which just, I think the highest you have to get it to is level 100, which is, if I'm not mistaken, I think level 100 is 55 billion, or like 54.4 billion. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's what it is. Because I did it on sword somewhere down here. Yep, there it is. Because I've gotten a total of 500,000 because I've opened a couple of those hands over there, which I'll get to later in the video. Another thing is when you level up or redeem codes and stuff, there is boosts, which you would just come to the shop, and you would click right here, and then there are boosts. Use these very wisely. I'd say yin and sat is probably the most important to save as much as possible. I didn't see luck even much of a difference in Chakara. I don't really. Next would be powers. That's another thing I'm gonna go through. Powers. When you do quests, you will see at Doom, he will give you powers. I have every power right now. I'm using all my long-ranged powers because I'm attacking strong NPCs and you can kick them back with some powers. So I'm just using long range that kick them back. The main one I'm using right now is Spirit Bomb, which is if you jump and then press B, you can throw a bomb down without them hitting you. So that's pretty cool. And another one I have, I think it's called multi slash. So if you click G, it shoots a couple and those all kick back. They do quite a bit of damage. It shoots 4 and they kick back. Here's the multi. It's just a multi hit. It's not the best. You can't dash or anything when you're inside of it. There's one more that's pretty good. It's the serious punch right here. That does quite a bit of damage. Like quite a bit, and it kicks them back as well. So that's pretty important in my opinion. Another thing is, while we're still in spawn, is champions over here. Up here top left, there's daily rewards. If you claim 1,000 on day 1, and you'll be able to buy 1 summon. And that'll give you a champion. By the way, I have ×9. I can show you how. So you can get up to ×11. So if you open 1,000 pods each, or you can get +4 here, so you have 5 total. I have VIP, which gives me +2, and I have the +3 game pass. That's why I'll have 11, but you can have up to 5 for free. Another thing is the champions. Let me explain those. So the champions, when you equip them, you can see right here, they'll give you a ×0.8 ×0.4 times. So I'm getting 9 million, so ×5.8 would be 5.3. So every like 2 or 3 seconds, a champion gives you a little bit of what your like multiplier plus what it is. It doesn't give you that if you're outside of the zone, like you'll see. I won't get as much chakra and durability since I'm not in the zone, but if I get in one of those zones and train, that will specials is another thing. I'll show you guys exactly where that's at since it's not too far. If you just go from spawn and just walk over here, there are stands, which I believe is what they also call them, specials. And I have the second rarest one right now. I can show you guys that. Go to inventory, specials, and then you can equip him. You can then press 5 or change it to whatever you want. So the game pass is another thing I wanted to cover. We're going through pretty quickly because there's quite a bit of things, and I don't want to have a very long video. I think we're already at 11 minutes of recording. Game passes, I'd say if you have like 400 Robux, I'd say auto click is 100. That's just so you can maintain. Like when you're doing stuff, if you don't have auto click, it's just so annoying. And then I don't really know, if you have 400, it's really your preference. You can buy luck. I'd say if you're just going for like getting tokens or whatever, auto click chakra, so you don't have to respawn every time you kill something and go do a quest. So that's what I would say, because that's 199. This is 149 or 99 or something like that. So that's about 300, but you wouldn't have enough to get anything else. So I mean, you could probably get like a yen boost or a stat boost. For 1,000, I'd say probably just go for, it really just depends. Like auto click is really one of my favorites just because it helps so much, but you can also pay for this, a server boost, so it would be ×4 overall, which would actually be really good. But that's 1 hour for 300 Robux. Another thing is fruits. I do not have fruits. I don't even know where you see fruits. I just hear about it all the time. It's probably right here. But you can find fruits around the map, which I still somehow haven't, and I've looked several times. You just walk around and look under trees around the map, and you'll find a fruit sometime. But there's also a notifier on the top, and then there's a fruit tracker, which tells you exactly where it is. But I don't think this is worth 2,500 Robux for just to know where a fruit is, because once you get the best one, that means you basically wasted. I'd rather take my chance on getting the best one and other ones for 200 Robux over and over again, because I'm pretty sure these go up if you have luck as well. Like if you buy the luck and then equip a luck boost, these do go up. So that's pretty nice. Another thing, bosses right here. You can see bosses. Monkey, Orlando, and Armor Titan. I'll show you guys where those are. So Monkey is right here. Well, and then you would click bosses, and this is where Monkey is. I think Armored is right here. That's Orlando and Armored. So that's where those two. And then if you click here, you'll see the Hand Demon. The Hand Demon's really easy. That guy is one of the hardest ones. He's a Shikaku or something like that. I don't know. And then you have this one, which was the hardest one, I believe. This one's the hardest. This is the, oh, that might be the hardest actually. These two are harder, but this one over here is the easiest, I'm pretty sure. Okay, level 25 is like pretty easy. Oh, that's easiest actually. Yeah, that's easiest, second easiest, third easiest. There's another boss here, which is not really scaled with your stats, so it's more of a just how much can you dodge. But it gives basically the same thing. A boss drop gives you shards, and then it'll give you an accessory, a mount, or just some items for crafting, some material. Like you get shiny rock. I even got this one time. I have no idea what it does, but I got one and I thought that was pretty cool. So I said mounts, and those are located in the inventory. You would scroll over. Don't press this because it will mess everything up. So you press specials and then you would scroll over to mounts, and you got quite a few mounts. And then on computer, there's a button on mobile, but on computer you just got to press control or CTRL button to turn on and off, and it does unequip your thing you're holding, and then it won't let you equip it until you have it off. So that's kind of annoying, but you know. Let's see. So I have a couple mounts. Like I have a striker. I've actually never equipped a different one. That actually looks really dumb, but it's pretty cool. And then yeah, there's just a frog, which this guy's huge. I equipped him once. Look at this. He even jumps. This is insane. I don't think, does he fly? I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, he doesn't fly. Some of them don't fly, but I think he's probably faster on land. And then yeah, there's a skateboard, which I guarantee is probably just random. Yeah, it's just a skateboard. And then there's another one, which I'm not even gonna equip. It's just lame. And then you have accessories, which I don't know why I have a mount equipped still. You have accessories, which would be an inventory, and then right here, accessories you can pick up from boss, which is where I got this one and this one. This is just ×2 speed gain. So if I was getting 1 speed, now I'd get 2 if I equip this. And it just makes my sword do 10% more damage to anything I hit. And the reason why I don't have anything equipped is because I wanted to show you guys this one. So it does 10% damage and a 2.5% chance of critical happening. And how to get this one, it's a UGC. So if you buy their UGC, they give you a boost. I don't know what they all do, but I'm pretty sure this one gives you 10% cooldown reduction. This one is 10% HP boost, which is pretty good. I guess I should have clicked this because some of these are probably better. But yeah, those are the stats for each of those. The shiny rocks, just so you know, you would come from spawn. Over here you'll see a burning house. That's also a training area. You would come down here. This guy's right here. I didn't realize at first. I found this out when I was watching somebody stream. You would walk in, and then if you turn around right here, you'll see a shiny machine. You only need 1 hero to make something shiny, by the way. You just need 10 shards, which is pretty nice because most games require like 5 of the same heroes and then shards. Codes is another thing I wanted to cover. I have them pulled up right here. I can just put them all in and you can pause. I'll give you like 2 seconds each time. So the first code, I mean, they are easy to find as well, is oh my god, or OMG 20k likes, all caps, besides the 20, because you can't really caps those. And then sorryForShutdown is another one. No space, just F and S are capitalized. 10k likes, thank you, like this. And then you got release. There's YouTuber ones as well, but I don't have those written down just because I've used them and I can't remember them. They're in the Discord for this game, which is in the description of the game. Groups is one more thing I wanted to cover. It's underneath the map, so the last part on the like section right here. You would, what groups do is it makes it so if you create a group, or if you join that group or they join your group, you will not be able to kill each other. So it just helps when you're like both fighting a boss or something, because if bosses are in a fightable zone, so if you are like with a ball, like with someone attacking a boss and you're not in a group, you guys can kill each other. This game's a little weird though when it comes to killing each other. They're not really based off like your stats, which is one thing that's really annoying in my opinion. I did like that better. A couple more small things I wanted to show before I end this video is in settings here, you got a couple settings. This is all do with what you want type of thing. This is where you change your speed if you get your speed up. I always turn this off just because it's annoying. This is yes, have that on. No, that's up to you guys, just depends on what you want. Conceal power, this is game passes, so you gotta own the game pass. And then this is lock all shiny. I'd recommend that on, but you can also lock other things like legendary, mythic, secret. I don't think any rare, uncommon, or common are good, and you can like delete them like if you don't need a legendary, because if you hatch a shiny, it'll keep it. There's a couple more things I could show. So if you come come over here, there is, I'll do the other one and spawn here in a second, but you can become a hero or a villain, and this is how you get reputation. Some people have it already. Over here's the villain one. You would just go from spawn to the, looks like a Japanese building, to right here, and then you would press E by this, and I've already done his quest, so I can't show you guys, but it's just 1,000 increments for everything besides sword, I'm pretty sure. And then you would get granted villain, which is fantastic. You can also reset to get to spawn quicker. That is one thing that doesn't change anything. You keep your rep and everything. For the hero one, I think you go in from the bottom. I actually have no idea. I've never really messed with it. Oh, okay, you do. And then you go in here. Hopefully nothing happens since I'm on the bad team. Yeah, okay. And then you would probably talk to Naruto, I would assume. Please don't give me a quest. Yeah, it's probably Lu for Naruto. It's one of those guys. Just press E on all of them. You'll be fine. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, as it's always appreciated. And I will have most of the things I talked about in this video in the description. And I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.